All right, here we go. I think we're going to have a high energy podcast today. We've got Javeno on. How you doing, Javeno?
I'm here, bro. I'm living.
You're living. Now, I wanted to start with a question that I see you ask a lot of other people, which is, name me 2 things that you like about yourself.
You're sick. You're sick, guy. You know what? I love my confidence, bro.
Yeah.
I love my confidence. I love my passion because I wear it. And I try and embody it. I don't just talk confidently. I live confidently in everything that I do. You feel me? So confidence, real. Yeah,
I feel like confidence is probably one of the most underrated things in life because whatever you're doing, confidence is key. It doesn't matter if it's academic or if it's sport. Everything is all about confidence.
100%, 110 million %. Without confidence, nothing happens. You could be the most academic kid. You could be a straight A. You could be a genius in the classroom. But if you ain't got the ability to look people in the face and present yourself in a certain manner, you won't get the job interview that you go for. You won't go certain places because of confidence. And that's why I try and put so much emphasis on confidence. You know what I mean?
Is that why you ask people that question? Name 2 things you like about yourself. Like, what's kind of your motivation behind asking that question?
Because you know what, I look at myself and the lessons that I teach my sons, and you know what, Theo, I'm blessed, that I'm lucky that I've got a voice that people want to listen to. You understand? I've got a voice that the kids, and not even kids, just people want to listen to, and I think confidence is what I see in my gym that I've got in North Manchester. Make sure you come to it when you're in Manchester as well.
Yeah, I will.
Come do a couple burpees. But, confidence, man. Confidence, bro, is a thing that's lacking in so many people, adults and children. And I think I don't know whether it's coronavirus or whether it's just the state of the world, when an individual kind of doesn't understand, doesn't value the self-worth, they don't understand the self-worth, it's a really bad chain of events in their life. So self-worth and confidence is something that you have to kind of drill into people. Confidence is something that you have to practice. That's what I've realised over the years. That's why I keep on asking people, because when I ask you that question, you're forced to be confident and tell me with your chest.
Yeah.
You got to express yourself in a way that you have to practice confidence. It's not something that you can just wake up and go, I'm confident. You have to practice it day in, day out. Just like an exercise confidence building, like I'll teach somebody to build muscle or gain fat. It's the repetitive motion of it, practicing confidence and practicing self-worth and understanding self-worth. You feel me?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, I think a point that you touched on is that you're not sure why people are so kind of unconfident these days. I mean, I think a lot of it in young people has to do with like social media. I think that's a big thing. You know, unfortunately, there's just so much pressure on young people, whether it's a young lad or young girl, to look and act a certain way, like well beyond their age. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's sad.
Yeah, and I think another thing is people like to put other people down so much these days. Like, you know, if somebody says, oh, you know, I really like playing the violin, something like that, they're going to get clowned on. You know what I mean? It's like if you don't conform to what people want you to be, which is in most cases beneath them, you know what I mean? Then they're not going to be happy and they're going to try and stop you from doing it. And I think that's what a lot of people have to try and fight against, you know?
How old do you feel?
I'm 22.
Oh, you're young! Young man, listen, bro. I'm 37, yeah. I'm a lot older than you. But at your age, bro, I think it's the hardest time to be young, because not just young girls, like I always talk about it in podcasts, the pressure of a young girl to look a certain way. The fellas, the boys have got the same pressure. And the fact is, when I was in school, there wasn't no social media. So imagine, hypothetically speaking, I was bullying you, Phil. Friday comes, I ain't going to see you, you ain't going to see me until Monday. Now I can bully you 24/7 on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, on all these different platforms. And I think the pressure of young people to look a certain way and act a certain way, but then that pressure but they don't actually realize that when they buckle to that pressure, that's that person there. Everything about Theo is here on this line. The pressures of social media and life is making you act a certain way. That's making you move so far away from who you actually are. You feel me?
Yeah.
But even yesterday, I chat to a bunch of school kids about knowing yourself. You feel me? Like know yourself, bro. When you know yourself in the sickest way, there's not bro, it could be a hurricane, it could be a tsunami. Ain't nothing gonna make you budge from who your character is. Like me, don't get it twisted. You think I don't ride through the hood playing Justin Bieber? I ride through the hood playing. You know why, Theo?
Because you want to.
Because I like that shit.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna nobody. Because I like you see me driving through the bits, baby. You see what I'm saying? Because I know myself. And I think nowadays, as a young person, you got to do everything within your powers to know who you truly are. Because once you kind of master that, no matter what happens, you'll stick to who you are and you'll turn up as you every single day. You feel me?
Yeah.
You ain't going to turn up as nobody else. You ain't going to turn up and go, I should be like that today. I should be like him or her. You'll turn up every single day, no matter what the situation go. You know what? Theo's turning up today.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I mean, I think I had like this revelation actually like during the lockdown. I mean, I've always been a very confident person, very self-confident, but like during the lockdown when I was kind of just reflecting on my life and stuff, as I'm sure we kind of all were when you got nothing else to do, I was like, I kind of realised, you know, I should just do more of what I want to do and just like, you know, screw everybody else. And that's kind of like, I did a few things with some mates, like me and my mates did like a business over lockdown, which like I knew, because we posted it all on social media and stuff, I knew some people were going to be like, oh, who do they think they are kind of thing. But we did it because we wanted to, and it ended up being like successful. And that like propelled me to say, fuck it, I'll do the podcast as well, because I want to do it. And it's what I want, you know, it's what I want to do. I'll put it out there. Some people will be like, oh, who's he think he is, Joe Rogan, all that kind of stuff. But, you know, for me, I just like doing it. So that's why I do it. And I think it's one of the biggest messages that I agree with you, that needs to be put out there to young people, because especially these days, like we said, with the social media, they just got too much. I think people got too much pressure to stray away from themselves. And I think that's like, you know, it can actually be really, really dangerous as well. Like not just to their development, but to their actual like life and how they do things as well. It's like really bad.
Yeah. Do you know what, Theo, can we swear?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
We're in a society, a world full of weak motherfuckers. That's what it is. And you've got it hard. You're a 22-year-old man. Look at you, bro. Your hair, your face, your peng. You're winning. You're gonna get some spiteful motherfuckers. And this is what I've noticed, especially now. Right, my social media's gone is crazy. I wake up to hundreds of messages from people from all over the world. Bro, do you know what? We're in a world full of hateful motherfuckers, jealous motherfuckers, people, bro, who look at this. You see what you're doing with your podcast and your business. People wish they could do that, but because they've not took the step, it highlights that they've not took the step. Everything that you do, whether it's you doing your shit, me doing my thing, there's somebody out there going, I wanted to do something like that. I didn't have the balls to do it. So the fact that so-and-so's beat me to it, or so-and-so's had the balls to even try, it highlights that I haven't. It highlights that I ain't doing shit. So the only way you can do it, because you're a weak motherfucker, is to throw hate. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm aware. I'm such a lover, yeah. Where, you know, when I'm walking road with my wife, me and my wife could go traffic centre or town. Do you know, if I see a man, yeah, look at the first thing I said to you. Bro, I like your hair. I ain't got no problem with saying, yo, I like your hair. I got no problem. We went to a restaurant the other day, posh ass restaurant in town. You from Manchester, Phil?
Yeah, from Didsbury.
Yeah. Bro, went to the Ivy.
Oh yeah.
To the Ivy.
Which floor did you go to? Which one did you go?
The one on Deansgate.
Yeah. But did you go Asia or did you go to the? Yeah.
These men were dressed in. You know what? You see them? They're dressed immaculate.
Yeah.
This one guy out with a mustache, bro. He had a mustache that was sharp like a razor. His hair, and I said, bro, you look sick. And she's my wife knows, you know what I mean? She's been with me for years, but ask the person now, because I ain't afraid to show you love. I ain't afraid to say, bro, you winning, bro, you look good, bro, you smashing work. But within a world where that is a very, very, is the word minimalistic, there's a very small percentage of people that are like that. You're like that, I'm like that. The most majority of people you come across, especially being young, they're going to be waste men.
Yeah.
They're going to be waste men that might go out there looking, try and portray something that they're not, because they're fake and they're weak, and they'll hate on you. So guess what? Keep on doing your shit, because you're doing something right.
Yeah,
something proper.
I think what's important with it as well is when you know who you are and you're not too self-conscious to be like, this is me, like take it or leave it. If you don't have that, then you change who you are. And I think when you're very young and you've not got a very good worldview, you don't really know what's good for you in a lot of cases, and you're trying to change who you are to what you think you should be, you can make some pretty poor decisions in choosing this fake persona. I mean, like, you know, I don't know them personally, but I know of them, like people who went to my school. It was quite a big news story, and you know, it's like a posh school, and these lads were, you know, pretending to be like roadmen and like dealing and trying to like act all hard, and they were carrying knives, and tragically, like one of them ended up getting like stabbed and killed. Like these three friends, like they're mates, and they're like hanging out and doing all this like roadman shit in Hale. Like that's where they were doing it. Like, you know, so that was their turf. And, you know, they ended up having an argument, and one of them ended up getting stabbed by like his mate. And it's just like so tragic and so unnecessary, because they all had, you know, some more than others in that group, but they did all still go to good schools, and they didn't need to be doing all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? And it was just so sad the way it panned out. And, you know, like I see a lot of people who went to my school. Like I saw this kid, I won't name him, but I saw this kid in Leeds on a night out, and he went to my school. Last time I saw him, he was like speaking like relatively poshly, well-spoken, so on. I see him on the night out, and he's like, "Yo, Wagwan, what you seeing?" and all that kind of shit. And I'm like, "What are you know what I mean?" Like that.
See the confidence, you know, and this is why confidence is. You know, when you're confident, Joey, Theo. Yeah, you know, when you're supremely confident, you know what happens? You have the ability to say no. You have the ability to, when you're supremely confident, you have the ability to say, you know what? All you man are going right, I want to go left. All you man want to go up, I want to go. You have the ability to stand on your own two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of things that you're saying there, they don't understand the power in conversation and the power in role models. And this is what it's doing. So I always try and be as involved as I can with everybody that comes through my gym, the youngsters. Like, I want to know details, because see these kids that you're talking about, where were your elders? Where are your role models to say, yo, we talking like that for when you didn't talk? Why are you doing that? Where were these role models? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, to hold them to account as well.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question, Theo.
Go for it.
You as a 2-year-old man, yeah? Do you care what people think? Do you care about other people's opinions and what they think of you? Be honest.
I'll be honest, like, I care a lot less than I used to, but I think for me, I still do care what people think about me, but a lot less than I used to when I was younger. So I would probably rate like how much I care, probably like a 3 out of 10, you know? So like a little bit. You know, there's certain people who, you know, like if like people that I value, if they thought negatively of me, I would be upset about that. But general people who I don't really, you know, I'm not really that close with, I might have just known them from school or whatever. Like, yeah, I you know, pretty much don't care.
Well, wait until that score becomes 0. See, like you said, right now you're at 3 out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, still, you don't give a shit, bro. You'll see your life elevate in the most amazing way, because you just nailed it. And I think it's going to happen for you. Think about what you just said then. You just said, loved ones and the people that you care about. Come on now, we're human. We want the people that love us and the people we care about. We care about their opinions. So that there is normal human behavior. When you get to the point where, unless it's your set people, you don't give a shit, you will start developing and investing in yourself without fear of judgment, without any barriers holding you back. So right now, you're 22.
Yeah.
There's so many things over the years, and you'll probably agree with me that you wanted to try, things that you wanted to do, people that you wanted to talk to, but because of fear of judgment, you kind of held back. When you get to the point where 0 fucks are given, bro, you will elevate yourself in a way that's ridiculous. I'm talking from pure experience, yeah? My success at the moment is because, bro, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that bad way. I mean, bro, I turn up every day in my sliders. That's where I work in my sliders and my Puma all day because that's what I want. I don't care about what people, when a lot of my videos that have gone viral, yeah. Bro, you know, I don't ever watch my videos. Like, I literally film.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're back. Okay.
I literally film and post because I don't care how I look. I don't care if somebody thinks that, oh my God, he looks like he's got ashy knees. Oh my God, his hairline's going. Oh my God, he's got leg in it. I got one skinny leg. I had knee operations and snapped Achilles, so I got a proper skinny calf. You think I give a shit about I don't care. And you got to think, if I would have cared about people's comments and opinions, I wouldn't have attacked this shit like I'm doing. You've seen my work. I wouldn't have attacked it and gone as hard as I have if I care too much about other people's opinions about me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, the fact is, if you cared so much about what these, people would say about you, you probably wouldn't have uploaded the video in the first place. And then guess what? You wouldn't have been gaining like the followers and the views like you have been, especially on TikTok. I mean, you're blowing up massively on TikTok at the moment. It's crazy.
I've been on there a week. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that. I mean, I saw your...
I've been on there 1 week.
That is mental.
My friend Haley, she's my manager as well, to be honest. She's been telling me about TikTok for a minute. Yeah. For a while, she's been telling me about TikTok. And I said, I thought it's for the kids and just like funny videos. And she went, nope. It's one of the biggest issues. So I said, you know what? Fuck it, let me give it a go. Bro, within a week, my shit's gone mad. And people, it's a new audience. People are seeing my work. And I said, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I think certain things that I do, I kind of go, you know what, Jay? I'm proud that I stuck to being Jay. I'm proud that every video, every conversation, I stuck to being me. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Do you know how much podcasts I get asked to do, yeah? And some of these, I ain't gonna name people and disrespect anybody, but some of these are big motherfucking podcasts, yeah? If I look at you and look at your vibe and I look at yours, why do you think I hollered at you and I hollered back at you straight away? Because I went on your page, I looked at you, I looked at you some of your shit and I went, yeah, it's my kind of guy. Nice. I can see what I mean. So I don't give a fuck about 2 followers or 2 million. I've been asked to do podcasts with 350,000 people. The people that are asking me to go on the show, I don't really think you're my kind of people. I don't think you've got my morals or principles or, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm not going to sell out and jump on that just because of your following. I'd rather chat to a real motherfucker like you.
Yeah, well, you just got to always, you got to always stick to your guns, and I appreciate that, I really do. And yeah, I mean, like as you were saying, it's all about just being confident in yourself, and it is crazy. That is crazy that you've got. I mean, you're on like 50k followers on TikTok right now in a week. I mean, that is mental. You're like building a serious platform. Like, what's your kind of goal for building this platform? Like, what's the end game with it?
It's the goal. My goal. This is the thing, and this is when I come back to knowing yourself. Well, I've been doing this for 21 years, yeah, and I make my money doing PTs and I've got my gym. Disabled people and elderly people, I've never took a penny off them. I've done it for free for 20 years, bro. Yeah. Anybody, obviously, if you came in my gym, I'm gonna take that money for my service. Anybody disabled or with cancer or or dementia, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, any serious condition, I've never took a penny off you. Do you know why? Because I want to do this because I've got a gift to helping people. And if I truly want to help you, we live in a society now, Theo, where people do shit for clout. Yeah. An example being, how many times have you seen people where they see a homeless person and they want to give him some change or some clothes, but guess what? They back out the phone first to film themselves doing it and say, look what I'm doing. I've never been that guy. I do it because I want to help you. So if I truly want to help somebody with cancer or disabled, if I take your money, I'm doing it because I want your money, not because I want to help you. And I'm doing it from the purest part of my soul, going in the purest part of my soul. There ain't no NatWest. There ain't no Lloyd CSB. There ain't no Halifax. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
man.
I think all for this, bro, right, this is why it touches me in a very, it touches me emotionally, bro, because between me and you, I'm making my movement on disability and elderly people and stuff that I'm doing. How many disabled people I'm actually getting up out of chairs, bro? Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you know how many people with dementia and Parkinson's and cancer? When I say to you, the internet is, bro, I've already said it before my shit started popping now. Yeah. You'll see what I mean next Sunday, like you'll see something on telly that I'm going to be on, right? That's going to be mad. And that shows you how real I am, where I watch out to you. But I've got people, I want to tell you an example. I've got people that are watching my work, and I've already said, this is from 20 years ago. I'm the biggest motivator on this planet. Bro. I'm the biggest motivator in this country. You ain't gonna, I say that with my chest, you ain't gonna find nobody that can make you fall in love with exercise and want to train more than me. It's impossible. Fact. Whether people think it's big-headed or not, you ain't gonna find nobody that can do this like me. It's what I was put here to do. And now, all that fake bullshit motivation and inspiration you see on Instagram and socials, my shit's real, Theo. People are getting up out of their chairs. Example being, I want to give you two examples. A young boy from Dublin watched this couple videos of me, and you might have seen Josh, one of my cerebral palsy lads, holding on to like a banister, standing up. I got him out of there and he's holding up and he's standing up for 20 seconds. He's never done it before. This young boy in Dublin, he's let his wheelchair define him, and after watching my work, Theo, he put his phone on the side of his bedroom table, he got his set of drawers, and he copied what I did he copied what Josh did in the video with me, and he filmed himself and he sent it to me saying, Jay, look what I did. And I said, boy, and bro, that's just one example of many. So that's what I say about real motivation, real inspiration that you can feel through the screen, real motivation that's going to get people to actually get up and try things rather than that fake bullshit that you see on Instagram and all the, you know what I mean, all the booty girls and all the guys taking the tops off. Yeah. I ain't motivating nobody. One of my ladies, bro, check out, this is amazing, but this is why I have to go so hard, because the harder I go, it's spreading throughout the nation. And a lady from, I think she was from Scotland. I can't remember actually where she was from. She's had dementia for 22 years. One of my guys that I train called Tommy, the elderly man with a stroke. She's got dementia, but she's had a stroke as well. She lives near a Londis shop, right? Yeah. And she's always wanted to go to the shop, but she's so embarrassed of her condition, she's never walked there, right? Right. After watching the video for 2 weeks, she said, if Tommy can do what he's doing with his stroke, my video gave her the confidence, Theo, to get up and try. That dementia for 22 years, she's been living in her flat for 15 years. For the first time in 15 years, she got up out of her house. Usually a daughter will pick her up and drive her to the Londis shop. She got out of her house, she walked to the Londis, bro.
Yeah, she did it.
Yeah. It took her ages. She walked, she posted up and sat down for a couple of minutes at a bench. She got back up, did a couple more steps, posted up at a lamppost. She got to the fucking Londis, fam, and then bought something, just a newspaper, and walked back. And she got back and she messaged me, crying her eyes out, saying, my videos, bro, the videos that take me 20 seconds, 30 seconds, have impacted her in that kind of powerful way. You ain't getting that kind of inspiration nowhere, bro. That's amazing, fam. And the fact is, I've been killing it in Manchester for years, but the fact that it's going throughout the nation, how can I stop? How many more other people can I get who are severely ill with dementia, disabled, cancer? How many other people can I influence in them kind of ways, bro? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you, man. Because it's like, you know, people see your videos and they may only be 20 seconds long or a minute long, but like you say, you can feel the realness through the video.
Yeah.
They can feel that it's not just some big setup, fake production, and, you know, they can tell that you're passionate about it, that it's something that, you know, because you can see it. It's like you're genuinely excited when these people make a great achievement in the gym. And you can see that you're genuinely happy for them. Whereas, you know, perhaps somebody who's not doing it for those reasons, they're doing it more for the money. You know, their happiness comes when the money comes, not when they're achieving. So you can feel it, and that's, you know, that's why you're going to have that impact on people, because they're going to look at your videos and they're going to say, you know, he's going to be so proud of me. Like, look how happy he is for this guy. So if I do something, you know, that gives you that motivation to be like, let's just fucking do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And people
real.
get inspired of real stuff, man. People are getting tired of trying to get motivated off shit that's not real. Like that they see in social media. And I think that what I'm doing is starting to show people that there's realness out there. There is motivation out there. There's motivation that's close, and there's motivation that's organic. It's not set up. It's not being scripted. It's just capturing magic. And I think even what I've been very surprised at, the thousands of people feel who are able-bodied, who are getting inspiration off the videos. It's amazing. Like originally it was just disabled people and elderly people and cancer survivors and stroke survivors. Now thousands, even on the TikTok, the new TikTok family that have been hollering at me, are able, and most of them are able-bodied. They're messaging, wow, I just seen your video, I need to go gym now. Do you know what? I just seen your video, I've been making excuses, I need to go. And then they will evidence. So I ain't got time to respond to everybody. Yeah, because I've got that many messages. But now people are taking it up amongst themselves to evidence and send it me for you. And I'm like, wow, this is mad. They don't know me, but they feel like they have to evidence and show Javeno that, look, your video made me do this. I think it's beautiful. I think it's so powerful. And do you know what? We're going to take over the nation with this, bro.
Yeah, so that's the goal then. It's just that, you know, you want to keep putting this message out there, keep motivating people through the screen, as well as in person, and that way you can, you know, expand your reach and just try and help as many people as possible. So I kind of have a little bit of personal experience from this, because my granddad, he's got dementia, and, you know, it is a difficult thing to deal with, and but one of the big things that everyone always encourages him, and I mean, to be fair, you don't even really need to encourage him because he likes doing it, is walking the dog. And he walks the dog like 3 times a day. And, you know, it's like, it's really important for him. It's one of the best things for him to keep him moving, and it you know, keeps him really happy as well. So, you know, all that stuff's like really, really important. So it's really important that, you know, you're getting that message out there. I rate it. I really like it.
I know what the amazing thing is for you, that I ain't never gonna change. This is the way, what you see now is Javeno. You'll never, eventually when I meet you in person, you'll see what I mean. This is me. And I think the things that are happening right now for me in my work is putting it out there to people, especially young people like you, bro. Bro, ain't nothing wrong with being yourself. A friend of mine told me a long time ago, something that I never forgot. He went, if you are yourself all the time, you can't fail, bro. If you're 100% yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where we want to be, no matter what career path people want to take it as you. Right? You know what I mean? Jump in that, take challenge, jump them hurdles, walk that path, fight through that mud as you. and you will never lose, bro.
No.
You will never lose. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the fact is, I ain't even at work, bro. I am at work, bro. But bro, I love this. I do everything possible to keep on loving this. And sometimes it's a bit mad. You walk in my gym and you'll see mad music going on because I've got to be quite selfish because I can't be working 16-hour days trying to motivate the nation if I'm not genuinely happy. So I have to make sure that every day I'm genuinely happy. I do everything possible to keep Javeno happy.
Yeah.
I wear my sliders, listen to my Justin Bieber, I eat my bagels. You feel what I'm saying? I have my look at Tim Hortons coffee. Bro, listen to me, yeah? Go Tim Hortons, Theo, and get a French vanilla. Jeez! A French vanilla, bro. Yeah?
Yeah,
I do everything to get me happy. And I think you as a young man, bro, do everything to keep Theo happy. Because when you're happy, you let down all these barriers. You let down every single barrier that life throws at you. For real.
No, I think that's really good advice. And, you know, like you say, we've hit on this theme a few times now, but just being yourself is so important. Like, I mean, I've just finished uni, and I had like some job interviews, and the first one that I went to is like assessment centre in this posh hotel in London, and like I was like a little bit nervous for it, but I thought I'm just gonna go in, be myself, and if they like us, they like us. If they don't, they don't. And you know, it's one of those ones where you'll fit in if they like you, and if they don't, then you just need to find somewhere where you will fit in. And I was just myself, and everything went really well. I ended up getting it, and like I'm like really, really gassed to like start this job in September, and yeah, like it's class. And I think, but then if there were people there who were clearly just like, you know, not letting themselves out, you know, they were just like so tight. And like me and this other guy, there was like this guy there who had like so much charisma, it was a joke, like who was just being a bit more open, a bit more free. And, you know, it just always reflects better on you, you know, and because it just comes easier, it just comes more natural. So yeah, that's really good. I love everything that you do in Javeno. Is there anything that you'd like to plug before we go? So we're just running out of time on this one.
Bro, I just want to plug happiness. I want to plug supporting people. Yeah, I want to support capturing organic magic, real shit. You understand what I'm saying? I want to promote listening to people. I want to promote actually giving a shit. I want to promote not chasing money, not chasing finance, chasing friends and chasing connections and conversations. You feel me? That's how success happened. Where too many people now they chase money. You ain't never gonna catch it. No matter how much you try and chase money, you ain't never gonna catch it. So whether it's like I say, I always talk about different career paths, but I think the blueprint is always the same. Don't chase money, chase the crafts, chase something else. Find something to chase that isn't money, and bro, you'll never lose. You'll never lose. And I just want to shout out everybody, man, when this goes out, bro, people from countries that I don't even know how to pronounce, bro, Tanzania, Estonia, Switzerland, Bulgaria, Ireland, Scotland, I know how to pronounce them ones, you know what I mean? But Botswana, somebody messaged me from Botswana. I don't know where Botswana is, somewhere in Africa, bro. But shout out everybody showing love. Listen, watch my videos. Everyone knows somebody old. Everybody knows somebody probably disabled or ill. When you see them, check on them. And if you can give them a little bit of energy, a bit of help, try and fill them up with some, go get them. You see what I'm saying? If you got anybody in your family that's ill, elderly, or struggling, check on them and just try and help as many people as you can, bro. Because if one little Jamaican in Manchester with a skinny calf is motivating the nation, you know what I mean? Other people can do stuff as well. So if you got people in your community that may need help, do you know what I mean? Go check on them and go help them. For real.
That's great stuff. Great stuff. All right, so that was Javeno signing off.